Alright, we're gonna play with not Ascension so that Twitch Cat can goof off. We are the Watcher. We have a pure water. At the start of each combat, we add a miracle into our hand. The devs have decided to take the Hearthstone approach and not tell us what a miracle is. Clarence thinks about 15 months, Melanie thinks about 10 months. Hope everybody's doing well. Geez, an Ascension 0 map. There are like no elites here. What are you meant to do? Don't worry, I'll take us to the super elite first, I guess. Reach the boss to receive more blessings. Alright. Miracle. Retain. Gain an energy and exhaust. Retained cards are not discarded at the end of turn. Sure. What's our starter deck? We have 4 defends, 4 strikes, an eruption that deals 9 damage and enters Wrath. In this stance, you deal and receive double attack damage. A vigilance, which draws 2 cards. Enters Calm. Were stats changing? Lunix thinks the bad months. So next turn we'll be attacked for like 10 or something, but we can just eruption and strike. See nothing wrong with that. For 12 even. 12 There's no little icon for Wrath. We just have to tell because she's red. Alright, Twitch chat. So here's how this works. I'm going to click on add a card to your deck. And the robot, assuming everything works, which it might not, because I haven't done this for a long time, but the robot, in theory... I've done this since I channel changed to Jorbs. I don't know if this will work. The robot, in theory, will ask you what card you'd like to add to the deck. King's Horsey thinks the 17, Markov Brain thinks with 2 months. Is it working? Nobody's voting on anything. No, it's not working. Brave Platypus, thanks for the sub. They were all of them deceived. Alright, I have to look up the fucking settings for this then. Oh, did I just skip the card? Interesting. Oh, Twitch chat. Now we don't need to do straw poll. I can fix this in a couple of secs, I think. Twitch config? I think I literally just had to change it from Jorbs, or from Jorbs to Jorbs. Let's see if that works for the next one. Hey, Filthy Robot, thanks for the raid. How did you enjoy playing as Twitch chat? Enter Calm. Draw 2 cards. Wait, I thought I got... to read this card apparently. Enter Calm. Upon entering this stat, exiting this stance. Upon exiting this stance, gain 2 energy. Alright, I understand. Gotcha. Why didn't you just say so? this time it didn't work either. And did it even start? Oh, for fuck's sake. My channel name changes fucked this up. Scry 1, gain 2 block, deal 3 damage. Just lucky. Gain 7 block, Scry 3 seems pretty good. Brew Whisperer, thanks for the 10 months. Torpedo Winch, thanks for the 6 months. The reprogram is Scry 5. I think it's Scry 4 or 6. If any of you don't know Filthy, Filthy's incredible. You can check out his channel at twitch.tv/filthyrobot. Moribund, thanks for the Twitch Prime. Well, I owe you all a chat draft, but I'm just gonna play this one. I guess. So we go Eruption, then Vigilance? No, that doesn't work. We go Strike, Strike, Defend, I think? It's a little bit concerning that those are the cards that we're meant to play in that spot. I'm sure we'll be fine. I was meant to play the Scry 3 card. Why are my defends gaining 5 block and it's green? It's a bark. Choose a card. Weave. Deal 4 damage. Add this card to your hand when it would be discarded from your draw pile. So we can discard that with Scry and end up with it in our hand. It's like Claw. That through fate, deal 7 damage. Scry 2, draw a card. It's good. Like a pommel strike sort of card. Lower number on it. A little bit concerned about the lower number, I guess. The problem with Scry being a major mechanic is that you have to, like, think so much harder. So follow-ups like a heel hook of sorts. Nabopolis, thanks for the 10 more gift subs. Bomo show to you as well. Protect is retaining and gaining 15 block. Wow. Choose Safety or Wisdom. Add the chosen card to your hand. I don't know what those cards are. You have to write what the cards do on the cards that you make. Alright. Well... what am I gonna do? Right click. Upgrading cards makes them more powerful. Works for cards that show just 1. Well, it doesn't work for the ones that show 2! I cannot make this decision as a player of your game. Alright, well, I guess we'll find out. I wonder if artifact charges interact with stances ever. 15 damage. Holy crap. That is a lot more than 9 damage. Alright, that's our upgrade. Thanks for the 15 months, Rob. How weird does it feel to have 3 potion slots? I'm sure we'll be dead soon. We don't have to worry about it for very long. Meta physical. Shuffle a causality into your draw pile. Draw cards until your hand is full. Oh, that is a lot of cards. This does cost 2 cards and an energy and doesn't do anything for a long time. Fasting gives us an artifact charge. Windmill Strike. Deal 8. Whenever this card is retained, increases damage by 2. That's a fun one. That's a super cool card. We've found our scaling. On turn 50, I will slay you. And I guess the next time you draw it, it has the extra damage too? Hey, North 101, thanks for the sub. Duffman, thanks for the 5 months. Gain 7 block, exit your stats. I'm assuming that we just buy Bag of Prub. But it's nice to see what the other cards are. Centennial Puzzle is more card draw. Sick. Clear the mind, enter Calm and Exhaust. And Calm does 2 things. Calm makes us not be in the other stances, and also Calm gives us 2 energy when we leave it. In 3 block, Wrath gains 6 additional block. We've got like our version of Deflect, which wants us to be in Wrath when we use it. Crush Joints. Vulnerable creatures take 50% more damage from attack. I knew that already. If the previous card played was a skill, apply 1 vulnerable. I found a damage card. Signature Move. Can only be played if this is the only attack in your hand. Deal 30 damage. Unfortunately, that costs 69 gold. Nice. But I cannot purchase it. Also, I probably could never play it anyway. Crush Joints. This is a skill, so I guess you sort of always have a skill available. Eruption, Crush Joints, Strikes, just kills. 15, 18, 18, 36, 51. Oh, Crush Joints first. Skavazi! Thanks for the Twitch Prime. Agba Moshu to you as well. Establishment. We all live in an establishment. Whenever a card is retained, lower its cost by 1. I give 0 fucks about that right now. Battle Hymn. The first card you draw each turn has its cost reduced by 1 for the turn. We have found the worst echo form the world has ever seen. Flying Sleeves. Retain, deal 4 damage twice. We found a Twin Strike that has less damage on it but has retain, so we can choose when to play it. Is it plausible that Battle Hymn is a good card? I don't know. Like a little bit of energy. I don't think it's very good. Doesn't seem great here. Either Flying Sleeves or... Huh, we're cheating energy a lot. these cards. But I haven't seen anything that actually draws cards for me. I guess these draw cards for me. I wonder if there's a good reason to have a card cost less other than that it costs one less energy, you know? Like if cards care about their cost. Alright, I don't want any of those. Let's go. Whoa, the green one's attacking me. What is this nonsense? That's actually worse than this fight on Ascension 20. Just potion? So far we've taken 3 damage. Alright, safety retains, gains 15 blocks, and then exhausts. Safety is fucking absurd. This card is obscene. Are you Oh, I can't see what it is unupgraded. This blocks for 22 for 2 energy. And you can split it. Oh, this is a good card. Alright. Wisdom is just a draw 3? But we retain it. Eh. What does the starting relic do? It's giving us our miracle at the start of fights. Consecrate. Deal 3 damage to all enemies for 0 energy, for those of you who didn't want a card that did anything. Worship gains 5 mantra. When you obtain 10, enter divinity. Don't know what that does. Collect X. Gain 2 energy at the start of your next X turns. Ooh. That is a lot of energy. We make a lot of energy. So I feel like we scale by, like, energy scaling or something. Divinity gives you 3 energy and you do 3 times damage. Alright. Let's go into Divinity then. Divinity Original Sin. Eruption seems worse when the enemies attack you after you play it. $15, $29, $41. just take 36, lol. This card is so good. Costs 1? So, Scry doesn't do anything here, right? Yeah. You got some weird stuff going on with when there are 0 cards in the draw pile, the deck sort of stops working. If you go from calm to calm, one does not simply go from calm to calm. I don't think. Halt! That's our deflect. Conclude. Deal 10 damage to all enemies and end your turn. Is there any time that that would be good to end our turn? If not, it's just like sort of an all-out attack type card. Take an AoE damage card. Just don't play it first. I'll see what I can do. I can't make any promises, though. Exit your stance and draw 2 cards. Sure. Having the ability to get out of my stance seems pretty good. Innate, gain 5 mantra. Include goes to 14. That's actually what I thought it would go to. That's cool. Fresh joints. And there are only 2 stances. I don't know if mantra is a stance or not. Enter calm. We just healed a full after this fight, so we can do, like, literally anything, and it's fine, right? And mantra is 1 turn of triple damage and +3 energy? 1 turn? Oh. Oh, I thought we... Oh. Well, that'll probably be good. How much damage does Hexaghost do? It deals twice as much damage. Probably quite a lot. Use potions. We're gonna heal to full at the end of the fight. I don't think we need to use potions. If the previous card played was a skill, and it was, so one reason that conclude matters is that we're having to end our turn with an attack. Sort of cute. I'm being attacked for 12. I am under assault. Your character's a ninja? Yeah, or something. There's not much reason not to just play attacks here. Enemy is vulnerable, we full heal at the end of the fight. We take 28, heal 45, 60 something. Oh god. This is floor 16 days. We want our previous card played to be a skill, but we want to play Conclude and Safety. That just doesn't work. Alright, hopefully we can kill you this turn. Hopefully we can kill you next turn. Get there eventually. What do I think of Scry? I don't know, this is my first run with the character. Wallop! There are a lot of cards that are worse than Dash, unless you're doing something to make them much better. Ragnarok. We found our sword boomerang, but it costs 3 times as much. The first card, eh. Alright. I'm gonna try a wallop. We need to know what the enemies are doing. Let's go Astrolabe. Let's find out what the other cards are. I got a Crescendo Plus, which enters Wrath for me. Spirit Shield gains 3 block for each card we have in our hand. Okay. Ray. Gains 3 mantra. Shuffles an upgraded miracle into our draw pile. So we can now gain 8 mantra. It's getting pretty exciting. What is Wallop's upgrade? I don't know. My other mantra card does not exhaust, that is correct. Wallop! Wallop sounds like the name of some, like, very kindly NPC. Sure, we can have those. Skeletal Arceus and Eagerleet, thanks for the subs. Maniogbomo shows. Enter Wrath. 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 Getting my gold back. Thank you. Cut through fate. Adaptation. Whenever you switch stances, draw a card. This is the first card I have looked at and thought, holy fuck, that's really strong. Alright, let's try to do something with that. Does exiting count as switching? Oh, I'm not sure. Boom, 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 boom. I feel like our relics are not super exciting for like playing with new cards. Like our relics just sort of don't interact with our cards at all. This retain, it's a power. What retain do we have? Our retain stuff mostly costs 0 already. Alright. I think we're gonna die soon. Hey. Alright, never mind, we're good. This Book of Stabbing has 3 strength. Repeat, the Book of Stabbing has 3 strength. Now is an appropriate time for panic. Nirvana. Whenever you play a card, upgrade it for the rest of combat. Deva form. Gain 9 plated armor. Huh. I will have 9 plated armor, thank you. Hey, Skyblazer. Thank you very much for the 10 gift subs. I'm trying to come up with a world where I don't just play Wallop here. Wallop. I enter Wrath twice. Oh, we don't want to play that right now? Fair enough. White Beast Statue? White Beast Statue, what are you doing here? White Beast Statue, that wasn't a boss fight. White Beast Statue, no. Gain 8 block, the next attack you play costs 0. Seems actively bad with Necronomicon, unfortunately. We killed that Book of Stabbing so bad that White Beast Statue showed up. I wish I could take Worship out of my deck, holy crap. It does not seem very good right now. Stance Potion. Enter Calm or Wrath. You think we get to choose? I don't know if we get to choose. Another Crushed Joints. Get a bit more vulnerable going on here. Rattle Buzz. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Ugh, Bomo show to you as well. Imagine not drawing Wallop on turn 1 of this fight. How unfortunate. Something like that. This was literally my first run as the character, DB Arcani. Don't ask me that question. I cannot answer that question right now. 1 wound. We were playing the Wallop archetype. Lizard Tail? Okay, what did we do to the boss relics? They've got to be super fucked right now. How the fuck did I get an Astrolabe as my best option? We took all of the bad ones out of the pool. With Calm, we apply 3 weak. With Wrath, we apply 3 vulnerable. Meal Ticket, Toy Ornithopter, and Eternal Feather can also drop as non-boss relics now. Eternal Feather too? I don't know. Oh dear. Revo, thanks for the 27 months. Agbo Musho to you as well. Hope you're doing well. Be really nice to get the art for these cards. Judgment. If the enemy has 30 or less HP, set their HP 0. If your HP is less than it was last turn, enter Wrath. Apparently Wrath is so strong that if you have a 1 energy card that does nothing but enter Wrath for you, it still has to be conditional. Is this the worst card that I've seen so far? Don't I have one that just... This is a common. This is a common. What? Alright, well we're not taking that one right now, I don't think. Judgment. Yeesh. Gotta work out how to use these cards, right? Wonder if I can kill Gremlin Leader. Whenever we switch stances, we draw a card. I don't have any, energy in my deck yet, though. The plan was to do that and have energy. Sort of failed on the having energy part of the equation. I have 2 empty mines, I think. Fuck. Have to, that's a problem. Can't play conclude before I leave my stats. I understand now. Hashinomo, thanks for the Twitch Prime. Agbomo show to you as well. Would be easier with a 4th energy, wouldn't it? Rush Giants Crescendo Eruption? Does that just kill? Very close. Have a campfire? Someday. I also have a lizard tail. Halt! We found our Deva form, Sanctity. Gain 11 block if the previous card played was a skill, draw 1 card. Oof. It's like every number is 1 lower than it would be on the other characters, including the number of cards that you draw. Deva form is not an attack, so it does not play twice. Read Lizard Tail. When you would die, heal to 50% of your max HP instead. Works once. Why did I do that? Damn. Alright. Ciao Tao, thanks for the 14 months. Agbomo show to you too. Is this good? It's like having 1 energy per turn or something. And it costs 3. The upgrade. Pretty mopey. Enter Wrath. Maybe I shouldn't do that. But I want to. I shouldn't, but I want to. But I shouldn't.
So, Mr. Jorbs, on a scale of 1 to D, how would
Mr.
you rate
Beastie
the Great
Man.
Potion Heffalump as a relic now? Do you think the devs made a mistake not nerfing the overpoweredness of the boot? And do you think we will get Silent Times Watcher fanfic by Sunday?
You just read an X's times? That's impressive. The robots are evolving. How's it going, Mr. Beastimon? I am now Wrath. I have 6 energy this turn. This class needs well-laid plans. I know that, like, our cards have well-laid plans on them, but I'm still sitting here being like, oh, I really need well-laid plans. Evaluate. Shuffle 1 upgraded insight into your draw pile. Draw 3 cards. Sure. We have a lot of block. I wonder where our front-loaded damage comes from. I wonder where our damage comes from, I guess. Like, just damage. Not even the front-loaded part. Front-loaded part will work itself out. Where's the damage, though? Worship is how we get damage. Well, Worship lets us make our attacks deal more damage. If Worship is how we get damage, then our attacks are how we get damage. Gootser, thanks for the 8 months. Agbomusho to you as well. We're about to reshuffle. Do I want any of these cards in my deck when I reshuffle? Why do I have a bunch of third eyes? They seem really bad. Need an empty hand. There isn't an empty hand. I guess Vigilance works too, sort of. Oh, Empty Mind. That works. Wallop, no! Wallop, I needed you next turn. NHL fan. We probably want an attack potion this turn. Deal 8 damage and shuffle through violence into your draw pile. Oof. Volt has intangible on it. Damn. I'll take a Volt. I wonder if vulnerable... Wait. Bolt is 15, weak, and then vulnerable... I'm confused. Was that... Vulnerable was working there, yeah? I believe vulnerable did just work. We dead? Might be a little bit dead here. Fine, never mind. What does worship do? Wallop! It's back! I mean, all of my sustain has come from resting for the entire run, unfortunately. Just give them a strength. Divinity is 3 times damage, gain 3 energy on entering stance, leave stance at the start of your next turn. Gotcha. Ooh. I don't have all of the cards unlocked, right? I would like to get the rest of the cards unlocked. And ideally work out how to play on a real difficulty. Oh, it draws a card after I scry. Is that the only one in the game that draws a card after you scry? I knew that, but I've never drawn a card with the card that I scryed with before, so I screwed it up anyway. And he's ready to crush joints, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. Wonder if we take damage. Nope. It's good. Tantrum. Deal 11 damage. Enter Wrath. You cannot leave Wrath for the remainder of the turn. Weave. Adaptation. We only fight one boss, and it is Donu Deka. Whenever you switch stances, draw another card. Lose some health. Let's go fight a boss. Dead breath. Talk to the hand. Deal 5 damage whenever this enemy takes damage, gain 2 block. This is our Iron Wave. Our Iron Wave is an uncommon, it exhausts, and it gains less block than Iron Wave does. Oh, it persists? Does it really? So this is like our disarm almost. Oh, well, that's a lot better. Oh, that's much, much, much better. How do we deal it damage a lot of times? I'm just gonna assume that Dead Branch is really strong. I'm a simple man. Upgrade all cards. Bonk. Oh. I accidentally got all of the keys. Whenever you switch stances, draw one card. Does this switch my stats? Does. Does this also switch my stats? My hand is full. I've made Lizard Tail quite a lot worse, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely true. Now this draws 2. Let's play 3 of them. Why not play 3 of them? Unplayable. When you draw this card, add 2 miracles to your hand and exhaust. Alright. You think there's a bug and we can play it? Oh. What would you know, Casey? Maybe I should have done that. Extra credits, thanks for the raid. Appreciate that. Hope you had a lovely stream today. So much Watcher. Watcher, Watcher, Watcher. Whenever you play a card, upgrade it for the rest of combat. Does that mean Nirvana is now upgraded? Gain an energy for each turn this card is retained. It didn't count as retained. Enter calm and end your turn. Alright. Choose Smite or Truth. Smite or Truth. Cleanse Evil. Add X smites to your hand. Yeah, MPZ thanks for the 8 months. Ungbomushu to you as well. Flow state. If wrath, enter calm. If calm, enter wrath.
Jorbs, what's your opinion on the fact that Prismatic Shard is now even more powerful than it used to be? Did you think it was possible? Are you scared for the future of the Spire? What would be the optimal claw build for Watcher? Jorbs Bird.
What would be the optimal claw build for Watcher? I don't know, Mr. Beastymon, I don't know. Nemesis has more health. Right? Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Retained 1 turns. What's the upgrade on Brilliance? I can't right click it. Can't find out. It's impossible to know. Scry 5, holy crap. So I could just scry for Wallop, I guess? Oh, that would be better than it was. Feels bad. Scrawl? Not play skills for the rest of the turn. Oh man. You're not allowed good things? We already established that Pyramid isn't retain, is it not? That's a little bit weird. I've been outplayed. My Wallop doesn't work. Exiting your stance does not draw you more cards. Whenever you switch stances. Okay. Got a Pantograph, probably not the best. Whenever you draw this card, add 2 miracles to your hand and exhaust. That gives me 1,000,000,000 cards and some energy. Sounds nice. Can I beat Transient? I got another Wallop. Wallop has saved the day. I have a relic that stops me from gaining health. It means that things that gain me health, probably not currently very good. Holy crap, something happened. Unraveling. Play all of the cards in your hand from left to right. Targets are chosen random way. Then exhaust. That's awesome. That's rad. Twitch chat's gonna enjoy that one. Wreath of Flame. Your next attack deals 5 additional damage. What? What? Yeah, Flex was slightly too strong. But work on multi-hits. Well, Flex works on multi-hits. Cal from Kansas. Thanks for that Twitch Prime. Ungabumu show to you as well. Orain Influence. Choose one of 3 upgraded attacks to add to your hand. These cards can be of any color. Any color! Claw! No claw is flaw. No claw is flaw. It's prismatic card. I am prepared for next turn. I have successfully put a wallop on top of my deck. I need Reaper right now. I cannot gain health. Would probably make Reaper a lot worse. What did we get? I'm gonna call that good. If you don't have space in your hand, it doesn't exhaust. It exhausted correctly. Choose one of 3 upgraded attacks to add to your hand. Yes! This is everything I ever wanted. They're all terrible. Oh my god, they're so bad. Just completely unplayable. On stats, chance of change returns from the exhaust pile to your hand. Alright. Deceive reality. Wait, there was a skip option? Maybe I should have skipped. I didn't realize there was a skip option. Flow state. I'm not in either of those. This is a rare card for 1 energy which doesn't do anything and then exhausts. I might play it for the exhaust. Ooh. What the fuck? I have literally no idea what just happened. Alright. Oh, am I dead? Very unlucky. Why does Smite cost energy? I don't understand. So this is like Thunderstrike, except that it costs twice as much energy. Because it retains? So it costs twice as much energy and you can't fit any cards in your hand next turn because it's full of strikes. Yeah. Yeah, there are things that Thunderstrike combos with too. You have double card reality. Yeah. All right. It's time for Wallop to shine. Beautiful. We'll call that a win. You prime your staff with Divine Energy. You deal 685 damage. The heart squirms and bleeds. It is ultimately still pounding. Uh-oh. I don't think we're beating Act 4. Have we seen all these cards at this point? Ragnarok. Seen that already, though. Protect. Third eye. Look for a wallop. Pay all these. Up for that one. Alright, cool. I use Crescendo to enter Wrath form. Bash? Bash would be really good. Grand Finale. Alright. I got a good feeling about that. I missed Beam Cell? Beam Cell's not Grand Finale. Shuffle a through violence into your draw pile. Ball lightning? Does that work? Well, that wasn't very good. Deal 6 damage to all enemies. Actually not a card. Is this the only way I can turn? That'd be the only way I can turn. Through violence? Is that an FTL reference? I feel like that might be an FTL reference. Scry your draw pile and exhaust. Woof. Wait. No. Alright, am I getting burns? Wallop? Consecrate. Grand Finale. Arn Influence. Eruption. Enter Wrath! Oh, what the fuck? I drew cards by doing that. No! Oh, this has gone horribly wrong. um, huh. Well, your next attack deals 5 additional damage. Oh, does this work? No, it doesn't. I should have read it first. Block it! HK88 HLT. Thanks for the 4 months. I had second omniscience for grand finale. It's all gone wrong. Prostrate. Gain 2 mantra, gain 1 vulnerable, and enter divinity die next turn. Enter divinity die next turn. Enter divinity die next turn. What? Okay. At the start? Okay. EJ the chemist, thanks for the Twitch Prime.